Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am doing something I have not done in a long time, and that is a thread video. Now, to be quite frank, I am recording these videos, a couple of these videos. I'm on vacation at the time of this release, and I like to have a couple of videos sprinkled while I'm gone, just so you don't forget about me. And I don't normally do threads, but I know a lot of people in the vinyl community, whatever, still miss that community aspect of how it used to be several years ago. So I thought I would do a quick thread here. It's not going to be too much, but if you're wanting to join, please comment, let me know that you've done a video, and I would gladly take a look. I decided to show my favorite cheap artist. So essentially, these are catalogs that you can get, pretty much anything for, $20, $15 or less, preferably less. But I know a couple of these I spent at least 15 on. But there are records that are easily available. You can go out and find decent looking copies. And this is kind of how I got into this artist. So the artist that I will be talking about, and I've got to thank my buddy Rich Strickler for getting me into this artist to begin with, and that is going to be Jackson Browne. Now, it took me a while to come across all the records. A couple of them I found that I've replaced that weren't in the best of shape. This one was one that it took me a little bit longer to find for some reason than some of the others. But this is Jackson Browne's debut record, Saturate When Using, as it's often called, though it's technically a self-titled record. This has the big hit, Doctor My Eyes, but it's also got the beautiful song, Jamaica Say You Will, Song for Adam, Rock Me on the Water, fantastic stuff. You've got his go-to people, Leland Sklar, cover photo by Henry Diltz, who did so much. Clarence White plays on here, on Jamaica Say You Will. Jim Gordon, Sneaky Pete, Kleino, David Crosby, fantastic stuff by Jackson starting out his career in, what year was it, 72. Next up is going to be the album For Every Man. Now, this was an album that I did update my original copy, and I'll pull it out here. Got this for $10. My original copy, this is kind of a... you can see the sleeve pulls out there, but my copy was torn at the bottom, and so I did purchase this one newer. Again, bought it for $10, and it is clean as a whistle. This has his version of Take It Easy on there. These Days, which Nico had recorded several years before. Redneck Friend, which has Glenn Frey on it. For Every Man, the title track. Our Lady of the Well, which is the song that Take It Easy merges right into. Again, just beautiful stuff. Jackson Browne, Jim Keltner is on here. David Lindley, who would become a longtime collaborator with Jackson. Just fantastic stuff. And these are all very consistent records, too, in my opinion. This is what a lot of people consider his masterpiece, For Every Man. This has, again, some beautiful, I say For Every Man, Late for the Sky, But again, some of the same people that are on the other records, Doug Haywood, David Lindley, etc. You have Late for the Sky, Fountain of Sorrow. My favorite song on here is Before the Deluge. Absolutely fantastic. That became a big song for him during COVID. He played that a lot. And yeah, just fantastic. This is from 1974. And these are all originals too. Next we have, I got this at a vintage shop. This is The Pretender, which has, again, the title track, which is just a fantastic tune. I got to see him play it with James Taylor. You've also got stuff like Linda Paloma, which is kind of, it's okay. The Only Child with Jeff Porcaro, excuse me. Chuck Rainey, Billy Payne from Little Feat is on here. Leland Sklar, again, The Pretender was a big song, one of my favorite Jackson Browne tunes. Next up, my favorite Jackson Browne record, Running on Empty. Again, just fantastic. You've got The Loadout, you've got Rosie, you've got Running on Empty, you've got Cocaine on here, Shaky Town, Love Needs a Heart. It's just, every song on here is just wonderful. Absolutely love it. Definitely, I think, his most commercially successful record, Running on Empty. And again, you can find these in any cheap record bin. I am missing a few, and again, some of you all can tell me where I could find some others, but I've pretty much got most of his catalog from the 70s and 80s on vinyl. Here is Holdout. This was an $8 record. Again, super clean, little ring wear. The song Holdout, Call It Alone is fantastic. I love the song Of Missing Persons. Those are both great. Those are both great songs. I should spin this one again. I haven't spun this in a while, but yeah, don't quit on 80s Jackson. This is from 1980. Holdout. Just got three more. Lawyers in Love. Again, the title track is fantastic. This was a $10 record. Again, you've kind of got his same line of people, Russ Kunkel, Doug Haywood, etc. What songs are on here? Lawyers in Love, Tender is the Night, Say It Isn't True, For a Rocker. Again, not one of the best, but again, still fairly consistent. Lives in the Balance. This is going to be, again, one that I don't have that much time with in terms of listening. But again, some fantastic stuff. For America, In the Shape of a Heart. That's a fantastic song. Lives in the Balance, Lawless Avenues. Kind of a political album for Jackson, but he's always had a political stance, which I appreciate. But again, cheap record. I don't remember how much I spent on this. Probably no more than $7 or $8. And then the last that I have is, this is the most expensive. Again, this is kind of when the vinyl craze was starting to dwindle a bit. This is from 1989. This is World in Motion. Again, another record that I don't listen to that much, but it has Scott Thurston on it, who ended up being in Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Chasing You Into the Light, The Word Justice, My Personal Revenge, I Am a Patriot, World in Motion. Again, not a standout album, but I love the Jackson 80s production. I mean, I love the song Somebody's Baby, so I'm, kind of biased to that. But anyway, there's the thread. Again, I'm missing a few. Let me know what I'm missing from that time period. I know I've got a bunch on CD, but I'm looking for it on wax. So show me your favorite, cheap bin artist, somebody that you love, that you think probably the records should go for a little bit more money than they do, and do a video. So that does it for me, everybody. In the meantime, y'all be good, take care, and we will see you on the next one. Bye now.